What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Chris. So I've got for you my What's Chris Been Warming. This is actually from not last week, but the week before. I did not get a chance to film this before I left for the week. So that's what we're going to talk about now. And I also am going to throw in how I did at the end of the month for July, because I did not record a separate video. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I think I'm just going to recap at the beginning of the month with my warming video. I will recap the prior month to fill you in where I am with my wax. Yeah, so I'm going to do that and some little more chit chat about what's been going on. And yeah, so anyway, let me stop talking here. Let me get this wax sorted out and my thoughts together, and we will have a chat and we will go through some smells and some stats and all the things. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm back. I got everything sorted out. Now, before I get to what I've been warming, let's talk about things that are going on, things that took place the previous month as far as how my wax went. I do have what I purchased from the Scentsy flash sale here. There was something else I wanted to mention too. I've got the scent of the month for August here. Feel like there was something else. And I thought to myself, I just thought about it. I thought, oh, I got to remember to bring that up. Maybe it'll come to me. Let's start out with the flash sale. This is, I didn't even consider doing a separate video for this because I bought one thing and I bought 10 of them, and that's the almond croissant. I love Scentsy's almond croissant. Guys, this is the best smelling, delicious bakery yumminess. It is like that flaky, buttery crust of a croissant. You know how it's light and airy and buttery. And then you've got this beautiful almond note with a little cinnamon. Oh, it's perfection. Perfection. So, I got 10 of them. That's my flash sale haul. There were some other things that were tempting me, and I thought, no, this is what I really want, and I'm just going to get 10 bars. And what was I thinking? I should have just, no, I didn't think it mattered if I bought 12. No, it didn't, because it was already on sale. I don't know, what they were, like $4.80 a bar or something like that. So I got 10 of those. All right. Let's talk about how I ended my month of July going into August. So the beginning of July, I started out with 918 pieces of wax, not including samples. I don't include samples in my my wax count. I just include, because also I take all that stuff to work. So I don't really count it as like what's here in my room. So I started out with 918. I brought in 51. So of that 51, we had 4L3, which I didn't haul because they were just 4 scoops by the seashore. I had gotten 8 Scentsy Bring Back My Bar scents, 10 of the flash sale, 7 scent of the month bars for the month of August, and 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 Sassy Girl aroma bars. So, brittles. So I brought in 51. I finished the month at 895. So I'm still down. I am down 23. Hey, it's going in the right direction. So as long as I keep melting more than I'm bringing in, I'm doing okay. However, I do want to stop bringing in. But that being said, I have ordered the 10 new scents from Scentsy will be coming in. The scent of the month for September will be coming in. And, oh, the Harvest collection, I have that coming. I have a lot of Sassy Girl. It's going to be shipping. I don't know when, but yeah, that's coming. I did place an order with Knowles. I wasn't going to. I caved because I've been cuckoo with my spending, and I've got to really I got to reel it all in, you guys. I really do. Because it's getting out of hand again, and I need to stop. And I will, because I've proven to myself I can do it, and I'm going to do that again. But I don't feel bad about Knowles, because I was looking back at my orders. I haven't ordered from Knowles Farm since last October. So it's been almost a year. And what I purchased off his new list, I didn't purchase a lot. I think I counted 6 of his bars. They're all new to me scents. My favorites that were on there, I passed on because I have plenty to get me through. So the 6 I bought were new scents. So I'm going to give myself a pass on it. Yeah, but I think, we're already in August, which we're going into the fall season now, and I have most of my wax collection is fall. So I don't see a need to do any shopping until next year as far as wax goes. Scentsy, as always, being the exception, because the LTOs are going to be out. We got the winter bricks coming out. We got the Scents of the Season's going to be coming. And yeah. So, yeah. Scentsy will be the exception, but I am going to try to have a little discipline. What else did I want to talk about before I move on? I have been purchasing way too much journaling supplies. I know a lot of you don't like them, but I bought it and I want to haul it. So those are going to be flooding my channel. And after that, there should be no more, because I am going to, again, reel that in. And my plan on getting more melting done. So this summer has not been the best summer, to say the least. As you've noticed, I have been leaving a lot and coming back and leaving and coming back. Back in April, we found out that my brother had cancer. And so when he had called me, when he was still up in the air, didn't know what was going on, and you know how chaotic that could be for somebody, the unknown, right? I had flown down there to see him and be with him, so I spent about a week back in April. I went down twice in May. I drove down again in June. I went down 2 times. I drove down in July, and again this past week. I just actually got back today, a few hours ago. So hence why I look like this. I'm tired. It is a bit of a haul. It's about anywhere from 10 to 11 hours. It all depends on what kind of traffic you run into and what the accidents and the backups and whatever. Today I actually got home in about 10 hours, so it was pretty smooth sailing today. So therefore, that's why things have been chaotic, and I've been a little bit disjointed with my, I know I'm always kind of a rambler and my thoughts get jumbled, but even more so these past few months, I am really, yeah, my brain is fried. I'm tired. I work full time and just, and I got my little second side hustle going here and that I do in my home, and it's a lot. Um, so yeah. So I just ask, oh, bear with me, okay? Things are going to get back to normal here. I don't think I'm going to need to go back down anymore. He has finished his treatments, and right now he is he's going into his second week of recovering from all the treatments. He had to have chemo and radiation, and the radiation really took a toll on him. But he's on his way back to kind of normalcy, whatever that may look like. My sister is down there now, so we kind of been swapping in and out on who goes and helps out and be there for emotional support and whatever else he needs. Anyway, so hopefully, God willing, the creek don't rise. We'll get back to normal here in my life. So yeah, I just wanted to address all those things. And so if I haven't been participating in answering any emails or messages on Instagram, Facebook, not really responding much here on the videos, that's why. There's only so much time in the day. I do feel bad. And like I said, I'm hoping that things now, get back to my own routine and be able to be a little more active here and wherever else we may be conversing. So, all right, let's get on to what I have been warming, or what I warmed last week or the week before. So I have both Scentsy and Vendor. So we're going to start with the Scentsy first. And I think we'll start with the scent of the month first. So the scent of the month for August is Huddle Up. And Huddle Up is bold black pepper, crackles in a gathering of earthy vetiver and smooth suede. I like it. I don't like it enough to club it. It is very, it's definitely for me, a bathroom scent. It is definitely a masculine scent. Not so much cologne as just more like a manly body care, manly soap. Not that it smells like soap, but I don't smell this as being a cologne per se that a man would wear. But I could see them showering with this. It's very strong. It is peppery in the way of there's just that, like a spicy pepper. And the vetiver is pulling that more of that little bit of cologne, but with that smooth suede, it's coming off more of like what a man would wash with. Yeah, so it works in the bathroom. It's very, very nice for the bathroom. So that's Huddle Up, scent of the month for August. Then I melted a Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm was a bring back my bar in January this year. I did club this. However, I don't know. I might take this one out. The description of this is a very refreshing, sharp, spicy outdoor fragrance like the breeze in a storm. It's very strong. And again, for me, this is bathroom and can pull a little bit laundry. Now, to my nose, when I smell this, I'm picking up a floral, almost like there is like lilac or something in the background. Again, this may lean a tad laundry, just ever so slightly. You know what? I don't know if I'm going to keep this in my club yet or not. I have 2 more bars on hand, and I'm going to melt it again. I'm going to sit with it a little bit. But I think if memory serves me right, when I warmed this, I was just kind of like, it's okay. I think I loved it more when I first smelled it. I don't know. We'll see. Then we've got Taj Mahal. And, oh, jeez. Silly me. I got home this evening. Well, actually, I got home about 4:30. And so I went through the house, turned all the warmers on, and packing stuff. And I thought, you know what? I want to throw some wax in here. I'm just going to throw Scentsy in all the rooms because, yeah, there goes my brain again. Because it's easy, right? So I went to my Scentsy wall and I was pulling out, summer and fresh fragrance for this. And I'm putting those in next week's wax basket. But I pulled this one again. So I got this actually warming again right now in my bedroom. I forgot I pulled it. Whatever. So I warmed 2. Taj Mahal. There I go. Yakking away. Taj Mahal is a soft oriental fragrance built on a base of musk and amber with subtle florals. You guys, I love this scent. It is just such a beautiful bedroom scent. It's powdery. It's not like baby powder, but it's powdery. I mean, I don't know how to explain. Yeah, it just gives you that feel of powder, that soft, velvety scent, like to your nose. It's soft and velvety. It's very soft and smooth. Like when I'm smelling it, not that this smells like this, but you know how like the petal of a rose is that soft and velvety? That's what it does to like your nose when you smell it. It's got that velvety smell. So that's why I call it powdery. Very subtle floral. It is not a heavy floral at all. You get more of that amber, but again, it's not a real strong, harsh amber. It's soft and beautiful. I really love this scent. It's a very, very pretty bedroom scent. And this was Bring Back My Bar of January 25. And of course, because I had purchased it in the flash sale, I went ahead and I melted one of my bars of almond croissant because I knew I had new ones coming. It's so good. It's so good. Almond croissant I know the scent notes are simple on it. Yeah. Fresh baked croissant is made even more heavenly with cinnamon sugar and an infusion of almond. And that's exactly what it is. It's that flaky, buttery, fluffy crust. I know it's a croissant, but think flaky, buttery. Think phyllo dough or phyllo dough. I don't know how tomato. It's fluffy and flaky and buttery. And then there's beautiful almond scent. It's not cherry, it's almond, like almond bakery. And you just get just a slight bit of a cinnamon sugar there. And this is so darn good. So good. All right. It's almond croissant. Now here is, and I believe this was the last one I melted of this. This was something I had picked up actually in 23. So in July of 23. And this was from the Find Your Happy collection. And this one is called Taste of Summer. I do not like tea. Well, I'm not going to say I don't like it. I'm not a fan of tea scents. I like tea scents when they're very subtle and just kind of whispering there. Maybe like pushing the other notes forward and they just kind of hang back. This one here, though, entirely different. This is iced tea and lemon. If you know what Lipton iced tea smells like, and I'm going back old school, where it used to come in a can and, it was a powder with sugar. It was just sugar and tea mix instant, and you put it in the cup, pour some water in it, and you stir it, and you get that foam on the top. That's what this is. It's Lipton iced tea. And I absolutely love it. I don't know why. It's just a nice, and it's not sharp. It's not citrusy. It's just very smooth and sweet and just so good. And I'm all out because I think I bought this, I don't know, must have been a flash sale. But again, this is from the Find Your Happy collection, and it's called Taste of Summer, and it is amazing, and I would definitely purchase that again if I saw it. And then we've got Blue Skies and Bergamot. This was scent of the month for July, I believe. Blue Skies and Bergamot is, yes, it was July. And it's still available. Bright blue skies are in the forecast when fresh air and cloud musk combine with bergamot and lily of the valley. It was light, really light. I actually warmed the whole bar, and it's light. It does have that fresh air quality, so there is a freshness to it. A little slightly floral there from the lily, but it's not overly done. It's more bergamot and fresh air type. It's like the whole scent on a whole. The scent on a whole is very airy. But it was light. So you do get the bergamot there. It's a little, a little bit of a lemon note, right? With the lily. But again, it was so light, I can't even really judge it. Yeah. So if it sounds like something you may like, Blue Skies and Bergamot, it is available now. And last but not least, from the January Bring Back My Bar is Sedona Sunset. This was really beautiful. I made the mistake. I should have did 2 bars in my living area and not just 1 bar. Sedona Sunset is just as the sun, oh my God, just as the setting sun paints the desert sky, flamboyant desert lily and vanilla orchid enliven creamy coconut and ethereal jasmine. I can't say I smell creamy coconut in here. This is just great. And like I said, I did this in my open living area. And I should have done 2 bars because I don't think it was quite enough to cover all the space. This is very warm, but not warm like toasty, cozy warm that you would get from like a fall or winter scent. It's just a warm comfort scent. And I feel that this could be warmed all year round. The jasmine in here is beautiful. It is very light and fluffy. It's not heady. I don't like heady floral scents. That's a no for me. There's a sweet musky note here. Just ever so slightly. I pick up a little bit of a woodiness to it, more like an earthy woody note. Just slight. This is it's a beautiful bar. Absolutely beautiful. Like I said, I should have warmed 2 bars, but I didn't. That was my fault. I'm going to try to make a note to myself to use 2, or this would be nice like in a small room. It'd be perfect. Okay. That's what I have for Scentsy. Now we're going to move on to some vendor wax. Okay, we're going to start with this one here because this is a single. And that is from that Smell Good shop. This is Fried Pear Cake. And it's sweet pear, birthday cake, and ice cream. Unfortunately, I can't smell it anymore in the bag. This was okay. The pear came off kind of candy-like to me. I did get the birthday cake and the creaminess from the ice cream, but the pear didn't work for me. It was more like a candied pear. So, but it performed okay, you know. But yeah, it was just okay. Next up, we've got from Second and Spruce, bottle service. You guys, this was so pretty. Oh my God. I put this in my bedroom because it just speaks to bedroom. Bottle service is, yeah, typical crisp fashion. I do not have my glasses in here. I left them in the other room. Again, give me a pass because I'm exhausted. This is a pink pepper neroli, vanilla rum, sandalwood, vanilla embers, and hints of tobacco and leather. I can't even tell you how beautiful this was. Not only that, it went, now, I was home when I melted it, working at home. So put it in the morning. It went all day, all night. And then the next day, I was also home. And I didn't go in to change the wax right away. It was still throwing scent. This is a beautiful, sexy, sensual perfume. It is just satin sheets and candles lit. It romantic. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a scent I will definitely purchase again if I see it offered. The leather is there, but it is so subtle. It doesn't even, because I know leather could really be rough. Okay, I don't always like leather. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. This is so subtle. It's just the right amount that gives something to the scent. You do get like a sweet tobacco here. The woodiness from the sandalwood. There's a creaminess from the vanilla. There's a hint of that spice from that pepper. But I think that pink pepper is what's making it feel cozy. There's, God, it's so beautiful. It's smoky. It's creamy. It's, I can't say, I'm not picking up any floral here, even though there's neroli in it. This isn't a flowery, it's just beautiful. Oh man. I may pull this again and warm it. I hope I can get wax or glue. Who cares? Look at me. I don't care. I got wax on my nose. Does it really matter? No. I just want to go to sleep. I'm tired. Okay. So that is a bottle service from Second and Spruce. If you like those kinds of scents, please try this one. This was a powerhouse. It threw, it lasted. And this is actually from October of 24. To me, there was no scent lost to it. I mean, it threw like a champ. Okay, let's talk about, next we'll do some Lavender and Speckles First one up is Calm Beach Nights. Now, this one here this was one of the first scents that I actually fell in love with from Lavender and Speckles. And Calm Beach Nights is, in fact, I think she just poured this again in her recent pre-order. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like every time I look at her pre-order, this is in it. This is a blend of Calm and Wild, which is sweet lavender and icy vanilla woods, in Beach Nights. It's so pretty. So you get that beautiful Beach Nights, which is your creamy marshmallow, salty air. And then you throw in that sweet lavender and icy vanilla woods. It just gets very relaxing, creamy, marshmallowy lavender, but the icy vanilla woods really gives a little bit of a chill on it. I think it is an icy vanilla woods. Is that like balsam or something? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, love this one. In fact, she does another one too that's really pretty, and I gotta find that one and pull that too. But anyway, this is Calm Beach Nights. If you like lavender, this one's very good. It's like lavender and Beach Nights mixed together, but that icy vanilla woods gives it a little bit more of an edge to it. Kind of pulls away from the creaminess, but all in all, still very good scent, very nice for the bedroom. It's relaxing, it's calming, spa-like. Yeah, it needs a little spa. Okay, then I did this Pink Sandy Beaches. You guys, this was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is from last October. This is Soothing Citrus, a medley of tropical fruits and greens with hints of white florals and musk. Now, you're probably like, Chris, you like that? I did. Because the fruit in here, this was not a fruit, you know? It was, oh, I wish I could still smell it in the bag just to remember it. I can't smell it. Let me see if I put on my fingers a little bit what's left of them. I can't smell it. Damn it. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to swear. It was a sweet, floral, musky, beautiful scent. It was just so pretty. I wish I could remember more clearly so I can give you some more detail on it, and I just can't remember. In fact, I think I melted this very early on in the week. Not last week, the week before. I think it was an earlier scent that when I melted it. And this is the her olive oil wax. I don't have much of her original wax left because moving forward, I had started purchasing the olive oil wax. I don't know why, but yeah, this is definitely a repurchase for me. In fact, I even put it on my spreadsheet, but I did not write down because I was been very lax with my scent journal too. Excuse me. I didn't write down what I was smelling. I just remember walking through the house quite a few times going, oh my God, this smells so good. And I can remember the fruit being there, but it wasn't like fruit because it had that musk there. And, excuse me. And a little bit of the floral. So, just very pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. This one here. This one, I got to be honest, right? This is Cowboy Cookies. Now, I know this is a fan favorite of many. This is from last September. This is sugar cookies blended with maple bourbon, cinnamon, spice vanilla buttercream, and smoky firewood. Now, on cold, it smells good. It does. It smells like cookies and all the yumminess of vanilla buttercream and a little bit of smokiness. And you guys, I don't know if it's me, if it was the wax. I don't want to, but I got to be honest. This was not this. I can't, and I tried so hard to place what it was that it smelled like and reminded me of, and for the life of me, I can't. I keep going to chapstick and lipstick. It just smelled waxy. I can't explain it. And every time I would smell it, I'm like, what is that smell? And it was a smell I'm very familiar with, but I can't put my finger on it. I don't know if it's chapstick or not. And I could almost smell it here because I know what it smells like warm. And this one didn't do it for me. And I don't know if it was my wax or my nose or just, the way I interpreted it. This was not for me. But anyway, and I know a lot of people absolutely love it, so don't judge it by what I'm saying. I'm just saying, for me, this was a no. I just did not smell right at all. And that was Cowboy Cookies. All right. Let's move on to this one. I've worn this one before. Steph from Steph Melts, Steph Loves Life. She had sent this to me some time ago, and this is the Pharmacist's Daughter Pie and Coffee. Yeah, so this was like, a chopped up loaf. So it's going to take me a little bit to get through because I do usually, I might put this in my kitchen too, though. Usually I do my bakery right here where I'm working. This is hot apple pie, sweet. Give me a minute because I don't have my glasses. Sweet and, I think it says sweet and creamy espresso. I don't know. There's something about this scent. I really like it. It's like pie and coffee. It's really good. And the apple's not super strong here. It's subtle. It's not like in your face apple. But man, that coffee really jumps out at you and there's almost like a cinnamony note to it. Super good. Super good. It's just like a slice of apple pie with a really nice, creamy, strong coffee. Very good. All right. Let's move on to some teddy bees. All right. My teddy bees week did not go so well. All right. I'm going to start with the good one, though, the one I really loved. And I'm glad I have more because I finished this tub, and that's Snow Cones by the Sea. Love this scent. I think this is a favorite of Alexis's too. Yeah, I knew I was going to run into trouble when I got to the teddy bees. I'm looking around. I thought maybe I had an old pair sitting here, but I don't. Really? Where's my old glasses? I thought I left those in here for times that I forgot. See, the problem is I don't wear my glasses all the time. And yeah, I don't have them. I'm going to try. I know it's Salty Sea Air. I know that's in watermelon, black cherry, all right, all I'm getting is watermelon, black cherry, and Salty Sea Air. So good, you guys. Super, super Salty Sea Air. But when you throw in that watermelon and black cherry and whatever else that other note is, I can't read it. Damn, what does that say? Anyway, so good. So good. Very refreshing and airy and salty. It's like, but it doesn't come off real fruity. It just takes that salty sea air, right? The fruit notes in here and just kind of sweetens it up a bit so it's not so harsh. It's just a beautiful summer hot day scent. Really it is. And I absolutely love it. It's, yeah, that one's a good one. Snow cones by the sea. Okay, then we've got pistachio bread pudding. You guys, I couldn't smell it. Could not smell it. I waited. And this is, you know what? This isn't the first time I've melted it. Okay, I didn't melt all this, you know. So I've given this a few tries. I can't smell it. I could smell it here somewhat. It smells good. And I think it says toasted pistachios. Yeah, I don't know. Sugar. I can't read it. This type is so small on here. Anyway, I smell maybe some toasty nuts. Yeah, I do smell that. And I smell some cinnamon. It smells bakery. But in my warmers, I was waiting for it and waiting and waiting. I'm like, I don't smell this. It was not throwing at all for me. And I'm using a Julienne hot plate warmer in here. Next to it, I've got the Little Garden Element Warmer from Scentsy. I've got that one there with the hearts right there. So hard to do that. Which is another element warmer. And next to that, I have the teacups from Scentsy, Alice in Wonderland, which is also an element warmer. So I couldn't smell it. Okay. Ocean. Oh, you guys. Wanted to love this. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. This is you know what? I'm really annoyed that I cannot read these scent notes, so I'm going to pause the video for a second here, and I'm going to go get them damn glasses. All right, I'm back. I got the glasses. Okay, Ocean is fresh air and crisp ocean breezes. Now, this is a little laundry to me. I did this, where did I put this? In my bathroom and my bedroom. Yeah, it was just okay. And I had 2 of these souffles. Not souffles. These are the forget-me-not tins. And I bought 2. Because why Chris does things like that, I don't know. Anyway, I bought 2. And I had a client that night, and she was like, what do you got melting in the bathroom? And she says, I love it. Or whatever. I says, you do? And I ran to my wax room, and I gave her the other tin. And I was like, here, take it. She loved it. It's, now I know it says, what did I say it was? Oh my God, ocean breeze. Fresh air and crisp ocean breeze. It came off a little laundry to me. Slightly floral. Airy. Yeah, this wasn't for me. It was a little harsh. It came off a little harsh to my nose, and I was pulling laundry with this. I'm not a fan of Ocean. It was just barely okay. Very good performance though. Through fantastic. No complaints there. It did it. It was really good. Is in that category. And like I said, my client, she absolutely loved it. So I gave her the other one. Um, yeah, I don't know. Will I melt this again? Maybe I'll melt it in my basement. I mean, I think it would be really nice down there, you know, where the laundry is and stuff. So I might throw it in down there. This way it doesn't go to waste, right? Okay. And let's move on now. And with the last two vendors, I decided to do some Sweet Tooth scents. And I think it is now Sweet Tooth Apothecary, I think is what it is. And this one was, I did a mystery sampler with Heather. And this one is Second Date, which I believe is her beach nights. And this one is roasted marshmallow, sea salt, ginger blossom, coconut orchid, vanilla, driftwood, and musk. Super pretty. Very, very pretty. However, it was very light. That being said, I may have just needed more than a sample in my bedroom for performance because I could smell it. It was a struggle. I think if I had maybe two of these, I think it would have been great. But it was pretty. Reminded me of beach nights. It was creamy, sweet. There was a little hint of a floral note there. It was really pretty. Second Date. Generally, I get really good performance from Sweet Tooth Apothecary. Her wax is pretty darn good. This one here is a favorite of mine, and that is green tea and lemongrass. Beautiful bathroom scent. It's perfect for the bathroom. It's clean, bright, crisp. I like clean scents in the bathroom. I don't mean clean like cleaning supplies or laundry clean. I just mean clean, like the air is clean. This is a lemongrass, orange, ozone, and green tea. This is very somewhat spa-like. Oh, that lemongrass is beautiful. It's so pretty. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous. You do pick up a hint of that orange in here. But it was just a beautiful scent. It was that lemony, grassy lemon. You know, lemongrass smells like, that's what it smelled like, lemongrass. But the green tea note was there just the right amount, just to give it that little bit of something to kind of smooth that lemongrass down. Because lemongrass could be very strong and harsh. And I think what happens with the green tea, it just kind of took that edge off that lemongrass note and made it more of a even keeled, smooth, pretty spa clean scent. I like this one very much. I think I got another one, I think. And my favorite, this has always been my favorite, elderberry donut. You guys, if you haven't tried this from Heather yet, you got to try it. This smells to me, I'm going to give you what the scent notes are. I'm going to tell you what I smell. Pretty much the same. This is elderberry, raspberry, and bakery. This smells like a powdered jelly donut. Period. Period. That's exactly what I smell. And I'm just like sitting there going, oh my God, it smells like jelly donuts. Oh my God, is it good? I could almost smell that powdered sugar on the donut in that jelly filling. It's a jelly donut. It's a powdered jelly donut. It just amazes me every time I smell it how much it smells just like a powdered jelly donut. This is unbelievable. It is by far, it's my favorite. I absolutely love this. And I want to say I only have a souffle left. I got to check my spreadsheet on that. Again, as I stated in the beginning of my video, I do not foresee myself purchasing any more wax this year. So that will definitely be a future purchase. Absolutely. Last but not least, Knowles Farm Scents. I did Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds because I absolutely love it. I bought this loaf quite some time ago. This is from November of 23. And it is marshmallow, sandalwood, magnolia, and whipped cream. I love Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. It's just a gorgeous scent. It is creamy marshmallows. Okay, so like open up a bag of cracked marshmallows or marshmallow fluff, and stick your nose in it. That sweet, creamy, sugary scent. Oh, and then you add a little bit of that magnolia. So by adding a little bit of that floral note, it almost becomes perfumey. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. So it is just a beautiful, creamy, sweet, I don't want to say perfume. Touch of floral perfume. Touch. I do. I love Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. In fact, I bought Sassy Girl's perfume in the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds because I just love that scent. And to carry on with the Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds, we've got Cookies on the Boardwalk. This is Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds on crack. This is that with the addition of Sugar Cookie Royale or Royal. This is like heaven. First of all, he's got a great Sugar Cookie Royal. It's just a really buttery, soft cookie. Sugar cookie, it's like, like soft. They're not crunchy. There's, when you just doesn't, like cakey, right? And then you add on top of that Boardwalk Marshmallow Clouds. It's heaven. It is so good. I melted this in all the living area. And I was walking around all day going, oh my God, this smells so good. It smells so good. So anyway, that's what I melted 2 weeks ago. So, but I should be back on schedule. Like I said, life has been extremely busy for me. I just can't believe that August is here and we're going into fall, and I don't even remember seeing summer, to be honest with you. It just didn't happen. Next year, right? Anyway, that's fine. It just sucks because the winter here is so long, But anyway. So that is my big recap. So I told you my stats for the month and what I've got coming. My flash sale. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Like I said, got some more Scentsy on the way. It hasn't even shipped yet. I ordered that right the day it launched on the 1st, and it hasn't even shipped. So got Sassy Girl coming. You're gonna be a lot of journaling stuff coming. Because I went nuts. I was, sitting down there at my brother's house on the phone like this. Oh yeah, add that one. Yeah, I want that one. It was crazy. It was like a nut. And then on my Amazon, looking at all the Amazon things, and yeah. So, Anyway, all right. That's all. And so I hope you all had a good melting week yourself. And I can't really pick a favorite because I don't remember. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Oh, giveaway, that's coming. I'll get to it. Yeah, I'll get to it. Look for that in the next couple weeks. Anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, and I appreciate the time you take out of your day, your lives, busy schedule, and you watch a video I've uploaded because it really means so very much to me. Please comment, like, and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And you all have a great day, great night, great week, weekend, whenever you happen to be watching. And we will chat again real soon. Bye-bye.